Hello everyone, my name is James, and this is the beginning of a new YouTube channel. You see all these letters in front of me. These are the letters written in 1957 from April to October, and they were written by my parents. So on this YouTube channel we are going to find out how much two people can love each other. My mom and dad were head over heels in love with each other. They had just been married, and my mom was pregnant with my oldest brother, and she was pregnant and sweaty and hot because she was pregnant during the summertime, and it's before air conditioning. And there's also some really adorable cards that we'll go through. These are just, doggone it, how can you not like that? It's just so cute. Oops, there's another one. And these were written or given from my dad to my mom, or vice versa. Oh, what's that? That looks like a new postcard. Newish. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway. Oh, look at that. Look at the design. Look at the artwork. That is so cool. So, stick around. This is going to be a fun channel to do. I will have some pictures that go along with the reading of the letters, and I'm going to start, since I don't have them all in perfect order, I'm going to start with these two right here that are dated July 9, and both of them are dated July 9th. So we'll see if the correspondence matches. It may not. I don't know if, all of these are a surprise to me. So stick around, enjoy, and we'll be seeing you on the first set of letters. Bye-bye. So let us begin, shall we? This first one is from my dad to the missus, and it doesn't always say Mrs., but I think they just liked feeling grown up. And we are talking about two teenagers here, so we'll see what they have to say to each other. From my dad to my mom. These are two-sided pages. Both pages written. Both sides written on. My goodness. So the letter doesn't have a date on it, but it's postmarked July 29, 1957, from Georgia, which means Fort Ord, Georgia, I believe. And my dad begins and says, "Hi, darling. I love you." And in parentheses, "Love me?" And then he goes on. "Well, it's Sunday afternoon, and I'm at the service club. It's real cloudy outside, and it sure feels nice to have it down in the 80s, and I wish it would stay that way, but I know it won't. I sure hate this hot weather down here. And in another 2 weeks, the guys that live around here say that it will be around 100 to 115 degrees all the time. I think that's just too hot for me. Darling, I want to be home with you so very bad. Baby, I miss you so much. I have dreams about you every night, and they bother me so much because every time I wake up, I expect to see you there, and you're not, and it really makes me feel low. But in 11 more weeks, it won't be a dream, and I will be home. But maybe I'll be able to come home in 5 more weeks. Oh, darling, that would be so wonderful to come home. But then, right now, all I can do is think of us getting home to you. And that's all, except I'll be glad when I can call you next week and hear your voice again. Right now, that's all I'm living for, is to hear your voice next week. Darling, all I can think of is you all the time. I want you so bad, darling. When I get home, we'll have a lot to make up for, and we will too, okay? Darling, I guess I never really did know how it was to want you until I got in this in this DA place. But the first 9 weeks away from you were like hell. I think I'll go crazy being away from you for this next 11 weeks. Darling, I need and want you so much. I can't something how much my heart feels like it'll bust before I can get home to you, my darling. I feel so low right now. I feel like dying, but I guess that wouldn't help things too much because I want to get married in the temple so much, darling. I know one thing for sure. When we get married in the temple, I'll be the happiest guy in the world because I know I'll have you forever, darling, and that's all I want. And I hope you feel that way about me too, darling, because I know I'll never stop loving you. Darling, I hope and pray that you never get tired of me because you're my whole world, and you something ever did. Oh, yeah, I can't. He missed a word here. I can't find it. I can't find the meaning of the sentence. Anyway, it says, I would just die because I know I could stand anything, but losing you, darling, I could never stand that. You mean more to me every day, and I love you so much now, but my love for you just grows and grows. And darling, I know if you love me as much as I love you, we'll be happy always. I'll sure be glad when we buy our own house and live by ourselves and our kids. Darling, I think it's my fault. Scribbly pen. I think it's my fault that we can only have 2 kids. Because if I had the right type blood, we could have more. But I think 2 are enough anyway. And just an interjection here from the 4th child that they had. I'm glad they didn't stop at 2. Otherwise, who knows where I would be. Okay, carrying on. And even if it's not, it'll have to be okay. Okay? Darling, I'm sorry I'm so poor, but I work and work to make you happy and give you everything I have. Darling, we'll do everything together, okay? Because that's the way we should. And I know for myself that I want to be with you all the time. I sure hope you feel that way too, darling. I want to do everything with you, and I sure hope you like to fish, or at least go with me, 'cause I don't even want to go unless you go. I'm not worried about you wanting to go hunting, 'cause you said you like to do that, and besides, I know you like to do everything You like to do everything else together. I hope you do anyway. In parentheses. Let's see. Where are we? Okay. Trying to find the page that goes next. He didn't number these. Okay. Oh, one thing is. Okay, here we go. Darling, I know one thing for sure, and that is I don't and won't fight anymore, because that really busts me up inside something awful. Darling, when I get those pictures this week, I'll send them all to you, and if you want to give any away, you can. I think my folks might want one, okay? I didn't find that bank. Not sure. So I guess I'll have to send... Oh, yes. So I guess I'll have to send you the money in the mail. I hope nothing happens to it, but I send $10 at a time, so I know most of it will come home, or maybe I better send it all at once, but I won't send it until I talk to you Saturday night, so you can tell me how you think I should do it. Okay? Darling, I sure do get lonesome, and most of the time, though I get so sick in my heart, I can't stand it. I feel like going AWOL, AWOL, absent without leave, and getting 6 months that I want to see you so bad, but that would only make things worse, and I'd only have to stay in this place that much longer. So I guess I'll just have to wait 11 more long weeks till I can see you again. We're going to drive the Jeep a lot this week. We'll drive on night courses and day, both, from what the Sarge says. The Sarge says it's pretty hard, but we'll be in class most of the time, like always, I guess. But the week after next, we'll fire the .45 pistol for 2 days and fire the burp gun in the day and be in class the rest. We'll learn how to direct traffic in the next 2 weeks. All I look forward to each week is to see another week go. They'll have to pass somehow. It'll seem like years, but I know that they will pass. I'm assuming that's what he meant. It seems like years since I've seen you, darling, and I want to see you so very much, but I will very soon. Only 11 long weeks. Some of these lucky guys are having their wives come down next weekend, and a lot of them are going home. In a way I envy them, but they all envy me more because I have 11 weeks and they have 22 and 23 more months. I wonder what those guys are about. Anyway, here we go, continuing on. They tease me and tell me about seeing their wives, but I also tell them that pretty soon that I'll have as many days as they have months. And that gets them. I had a hard time getting acquainted with most of the guys, but I did, and we get along okay. All but a couple of them smoke, and those are the ones I run around with, because the less temptation put before me the better, because I want to get married in the temple so bad, and I want to be worthy of having you sealed to me, darling. So, so we'll have each other forever, and I know I won't do anything to make me not have you forever. I drink tea and a cup of coffee once in a while, But don't hate me too bad for that, please. And if you don't want me to, write and tell me, and I won't, okay? Because I wouldn't do anything to make you hate me, because I want and need you so very, very much, darling. I better go for now, darling, but I'll write tomorrow. I hope I didn't misspell too many words, and hope you can read it. With all my deepest love forever and always, love and lots of love, Lynn. P.S. How about those cookies? Please send some. I'll love you always, darling. Wow. That's cool. So I'm going to pause right there for a bit. Okay, continuing on. I just took some time to open my mom's letter to my father. Wow. Okay, this one is dated. Of course, my mom wrote it. It's just the way she is. Or, yeah, the way she is. She's still around, but she's just in a different realm. July 8, 1957. Hi, honey. Today is Monday, and I haven't gotten any of your mail yet, but I guess it takes a while longer coming clear from there. I hope I'm getting your address right. You'll have to let me know if you get my letters. Honey, I sure do miss you a lot. I feel just like a part of me went with you. Oh. When you left. When I think of the next 3 months, it seems like years to be without you. I just feel lost, honey. I love you so much, and I'll be so glad when you do finally come home. Everything around home reminds me of you, and it makes me feel lonesome. I feel like sitting down and crying, but if I started, I'd never be able to stop, so I guess I better not start. I try to tell myself that time will have to pass somehow, but it seems like so long. But I guess we're lucky because we only have months to wait instead of years. I guess that's one way to look at it. But honey, I do miss you so very much, and I love you with all my heart, and I don't want you ever to forget, Lynn. I hope you never stop loving me, honey, because I don't ever want you to get tired of me. I want to share everything I do with you, honey, and I'll try not to be so disagreeable. That's interesting. Continuing. I'm really sorry about that fight we had before you left, honey. Oh my heavens, I didn't know that. Wow. My parents fought. They had a fight before he went. That's sad. Continuing. And I didn't mean what I said. I'm sorry, too, for making you feel bad. I hope you forgive me, honey. I love you. Well, I guess my poor cat finally passed away. Oh, that's sad. That is sad. He got worse after you left, and he wouldn't eat, and he's been gone for about 3 days now. So I guess he went away and died somewhere. He's better off now anyway, I guess. I sure hope your letters come tomorrow. I want to hear from you so bad, honey. Tell me about what goes on down there, if it's not a secret. Ha ha. I can't wait until you come home and we can settle down. We won't be able to get our own place for quite a while, and I hope you feel at home living here. I'll need Mom to help me with the baby, 'cause I'm kinda dumb. She was not. She was the smartest woman I've ever met. Continuing. I hope you won't get tired of I hope you won't get tired of having a dumb wife like me, but I'll try to do everything for you 'cause I don't just love you, honey. Oh my goodness. I worship everything about you. Comment. Wow. That is something I never thought I would hear or see my mom communicate to my dad. Continuing. I hope I don't sound too dumb, but I just want you to know the way I really feel about you. I love you even if we are married. I love you even if we are married, Lynn. Ha ha. But I guess you know that by now. Anyway, I hope you can see how I feel. I'm going to buy you a ring for your birthday. You belong to me now, and I'm going to put a mark on you if you don't care. Junior and Bonnie got married last week, and I just read it in the paper Sunday. I think they're pretty smart, because I'm so very glad we're married, but I still can't believe we're married. But I wouldn't have it any other way, because I'm so glad you belong to me and nobody else. I guess I'll go for now, but I'll write real often, honey. You write every time you have a minute, please. Remember I love you with all my heart and forever and ever, Lynn. Be real good and write soon. With all my love, always. I love you, Lynn. Mary. What a sweet letter. Sounds like she was a bit, not a bit, but quite a bit unsure of herself. But at that age, who isn't? So that's all for now. And thanks everybody for listening. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.